Hi, nice to see you. Nice to see you. And I'm glad you expressed an interest in one of the fastest growing classes here at the Glazier Jewish Center, the Book Circle. I'm just going to take 3 minutes of your time to tell you how the Book Circle came about from my own personal experience. A few years ago, I was preparing a class about creation versus evolution, about the age-old debate and the dialogue, and how can we reconcile these two different approaches to the beginning of the world. And I decided, let me go back to the beginning. And I wanted to see how the first verse of Torah that tells us about creation is translated. And this is what happened. I went to at least 17 different editions of the Torah. And each time, each edition translated that initial verse. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Each translation was different. Now, I heard of one Jew and two opinions, but I didn't hear about one God and two opinions. How could one simple verse be translated so many different ways? And I began to explore many different books, many different scholarly essays about what the initial words really mean vis-a-vis creation of the world. And then I was thinking, it would be wonderful if there would be one book, one translation, one commentary that kind of touched upon the entire gamut, giving you the real richness of the meaning of these words of Torah, which I began to discover, although I've studied Torah for many years. And kind of as a message from God, a friend of mine who's working on a new commentary of the Torah called The Book, no less and no more, asked me if I can get involved a little bit in the project. And of course I did. It was exciting to me. And then I started seeing that this is exactly what I was looking for. And I decided it would be great if I can study the Torah verse by verse, not have to finish every week's portion, not have to prepare for sermons, just a personal journey, word for word, verse for verse, chapter by chapter, and really understand the depth and the richness of the meaning of Torah, and more important, its relevance. How is it relevant to me today? Not as a rabbi, not as a Lubavitcher, not even as a Jew, but as a human being, part of God's creation. And as I started doing this, I said, why be selfish? Why not share this? Because this is powerful, this is cool, this is really great stuff. And I invited a few friends into my study. And I realized the questions, the answers, the conversation that was coming was even more fascinating. And then I expanded the circle. And now I'm expanding it even more. And I'd like you to join. I'd like you to join because I'm sure you have so many things to offer us in this group discussion that we can all learn from. So please, take a moment to consider, would you like Torah to be relevant to you? Would you like it to be meaningful to your life today? Would you like to share your findings and hear other people who are on the same searching journey? If the answer is yes, go to jewishcenter.info/bookcircle and register today. Hope to see you soon.